So first of all, I've missed you. I've missed connecting and having the opportunity to share some things. This period has lasted far longer than I could have ever anticipated, but I made a commitment to myself. So I was trying to hold on to that commitment. And a few moments ago, I just thought, man, this has been a waste of time. But immediately after, what crossed my mind was time is never wasted by those who value time. And I felt like the time this past month where I haven't been able to do as much as I would have liked was wasted because I was not actively pursuing or could not actively pursue some of the things that I wanted to do in January. But time is never wasted by those who value time. So if for whatever reason you had to pause, that does not mean that that is the end of your journey. That's the end of what you're attempting to pursue. If you, like me, were dealing with something that just took a little bit longer and you just could not force the progress because that's just not how things work sometimes, it's okay. It's okay. During the moments where I could plug in, I focused on developing out content for the next month or applying to speak at conferences and, discovering what I did not know as this medium continues to change and the impact that VR is actually going to have on the next iteration of what social media actually looks like. I had the opportunity to take a breath and study and read and explore areas of creativity that I hadn't before, just because I'm working with different types of communication and really trying to figure out how to be faithful to my brand in a space that does not allow me as many words or as much time as I'm accustomed. So it wasn't wasted time. It was just time that I didn't anticipate to give to a process that took longer than I actually thought that it would. But it was still valuable. And my plan is still in place. It just looks a little bit different. The timing is not exactly what I thought it would be. And maybe that's where the real exploration is the timing that we put on things, the real value of them? Or is it really in who we become along that journey? How do we determine whether or not we're going to hit a benchmark at a certain amount of time? We pull out these arbitrary numbers, but what do they actually really mean? And if we're doing something that we've never done before, how do we decide what that number should actually be? So maybe the focus should be less on the time and more on the journey and the achievement. But value all the time that you have. Value the moments that you get to experience. That I don't have to tell you that, because time is not wasted.